There have been many great conquerors throughout history, but I think one of the best just has to be the tiny general, Napoleon, aka the man that went from being poor to emperor of one of the greatest empires in all of history. He was born on an island named Corsica. Which was conquered by France the year before Napoleon was born, making him French. And so what this basically means, that Napoleon was almost not born French. That would have altered history a lot. And many people do think that he was in fact born in Paris. But in fact, he was born on the island of Corsica. Paris. Speaking of Paris, he soon moved to the rat-infested cities of Paris, where he would be bullied in school because he had a bit of a chip on his shoulder. He certainly did. Joining the military. Soon he joined the military, but also realized that in France, all the high-achieving positions were just too cut off by the French nobility. And what this meant is, it was more, I'll give you an example. Say Billy Bob here absolutely fails every test, but Napoleon gets nothing but A's in military school. Who do you think's gonna make it? Well, it's gonna be Billy Bob, because his father is simplified. I can't even say it. I can't say it, but let's just say he's a person in the council or a high member of the French nobility. And so he will be chosen because he is part of the French nobility and they have a lot of power. And so, the Revolution. At the time, the people of France were fed up about being mistreated by the French nobility. So they started a revolution, and at first Napoleon did not care much of this, but then he had a realization. He could rise to the ranks without the stopping of stupid nobility in his mind. Rising through the ranks. Due to his natural gift, he was quickly able to rise to the ranks and help defeat the French monarchy, and then he helped set up the first ever republic. Council for Life. Due to his rising popularity with the people, that he soon became Council for Life, a position he had always dreamed of. But he just wanted more than to be Council for Life. He wanted to be Emperor, a fate that was soon to come. Ruling Europe. Having most of Europe under his grasp, he could spread the idea of a republic to many other countries as well. And one thing that he is very famous for is the demolishment of the Holy Roman Empire after hundreds of years, which will be another video coming out soon. Okay, the downfall. After so long and so much fighting, the Republic's economy was basically non-existent. And after so long and so many people studying his tactics, he was starting to show cracks in his mind-blowing strategies. But the thing that broke the camel's back was the invasion of Russia. But that's a subject for a completely different video. The unfortunate death. In the year 1821, on May 5th, the general died. Many sorrows followed, and there would be many more attempts at another revolution. So basically what happened is that, well, after the death of Napoleon, the French nobility was quick to come back to France, you could say. And yeah. So that is the basic as you can get reading of the grand life of one of the greatest emperors that has ever lived, Napoleon Bonaparte. Don't forget to like and subscribe.